you can live pretty well by yourself.
What's good, YouTube? It's your man CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, with another vlog here for you today. One thing I want to start doing in my vlogs, I want to start saying a mini prayer before we begin this thing. Father God, in the name of Jesus, Lord, I ask for you to bless everybody out there that is watching this vlog. Bless them and help them, heal them from whatever they got going on, heal them from any sickness, trauma, all that good stuff, all that bad stuff, and help them get everything they want out of life. These things we ask in your dear son Jesus' name. Thank God. Amen. All right. So, like I said, that's probably going to be a recurring theme in my video, saying a mini prayer. Which, so if that makes you uncomfortable, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. But I'm sure the Lord will bless you, just like He has blessed me, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I just left the barbershop, looking good, feeling crisp. Oh yes, as we usually do. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I said, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself. One thing I want to start doing on these vlogs, maybe once a week, maybe once every other week, it depends. I think I'm gonna probably shoot for once every other week, is filming myself, treating myself, and nothing too big, because you know I do my vacations, but maybe like every other week I go to the mall or something like that and grab some stuff for myself, treat myself, because I've worked very hard for the last however many weeks I'm working, and I deserve it, so why not? But anyway, I got a phone call to make, ladies and gentlemen. There's money on the table. Pay attention. Now, some of y'all don't know, well, I don't think any of y'all know that I've been working on my next travel contract, travel assignment. I've been making good money at my job, at my one job that I'm at now, but I want to start doing travel assignments again, getting that weekly pay and all that kind of stuff. This dude got satellites on his car, all kind of cameras and stuff. Okay, I see you, big dog. But yeah, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving my regular job, but I'm looking for a travel assignment that will work with my other job. So I'm gonna call the recruiter now. Hopefully he answers. So this thing will run smoothly. I told him I'll give him a call when I got out the barbershop. So we're gonna see how this goes. This is.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Good. I just was returning your call. You told me to call you. Give you a call.
Yeah. I was just wondering. So yesterday, you said you could send me over your schedule. I did hear back from them. It seems like they're going to be pretty flexible. So I'm not too concerned about that. I just kind of wanted, if you could send me that, just to take a look. Just to see everything's all good there, and if so, I'll send over the agreement for you, just so you can take a look at all the details and everything. But other than that, it should be all good with the time off and everything.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Yeah, I can definitely do that. So what I can do, I can send you an official copy of the schedule, because the schedule is made all the way until October. But it's just, I work the same days every week, unless I'm picking up or something like that. But I can do that, okay. And then I can send you over one that I just make for you, because I don't go back to work till 7 o'clock this evening. So once I get to work at 7 o'clock this evening, I can, you'll probably be off, but I can just send you the official copy, and then later on today when I get back to my house, I can send you like one that I make for the rest of the month. I could just like make the calendar and write the days on there that I work and send that to you as well.
Okay, I'll send over the agreement for you, so you can take a look at that. And what time did you say you were gonna send that over at 7?
Well, I get to work at 7 o'clock, so I can send it to you by 7:15.
Okay, that's perfect. How many days was it, like a week?
Do I work normally?
Yeah, normally.
So if we starting from the 19th, I'm off.
Yeah, it didn't seem that bad. Was that every other weekend?
Right. Yeah, I'm off. Exactly. I'm off every other weekend, so I don't mind working, every other weekend for them. I don't mind alternating.
Yeah, that's just a big thing. We'd have to, once we get you in there with, you could speak to that, the scheduler as well. We would just have to get that on the opposite weekend. That's pretty much the only thing.
Yeah, that's no problem.
But yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I'll send that over right now. Whenever you have the chance to send over that unofficial one, that should be fine. I shouldn't even need the official schedule, really, just as long as I have an idea for the days. But yeah, so I'll send that over now. I did have the onboarding initiated as well. Looks like there's like six or seven little forms that just need to be filled out. It shouldn't take too long. But yeah, so I'll get started with all that, and if just let me know when you send that. You know, if you have any other questions, just feel free to text me or call me. Okay.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you just heard, that was the recruiter. So, like I said, I started a contract the 19th, which, I get back from vacation the 17th. 2 days to prepare. I'm probably going to try to pick up the 18th and the 18th and then go to work the 19th. But I actually did pick up for some days. Hopefully it wasn't official yet, so that way I could just sign off. But see, and this is the complicated part. If I'm working on the 19th, I need to figure out because I can work. I can work the 19th, and I can work the 20th. 4. Okay, that weekend. So it'll work out. We'll figure something out. Yeah, we'll figure something out. It would be better if I could work the 18th, but the contract starts on the 19th. So I'll probably just I'll work those 2 days, the 19th and the 20th, and then start all over again. So they'll probably just have me work. Yeah. But anyway, all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get going. I'm heading to the mall. I want to get some cologne because I'm out of my favorite. Oh my gosh, my girl texted me some stuff to get. I'm out of my main event joint, so I need that. And I'm thinking I'm gonna get a new fragrance today. Fellas, in the comment, let me know what fragrance y'all rocking with, what's popping right now in the cologne fragrance world. Let me know. And so let's get this thing going. As y'all see, like I said, it's been my goal now. I need to go hard the rest of the month because right now I'm making good money. I'm making the most money that I've ever made, and I'm saving. I'm putting things up to the side, and so now it's really about finishing out strong. Like I said, we grinding forever. Now we just working smarter and not necessarily harder, which is why I decided to take on this contract, because it's giving me an opportunity to leverage my time. You feel me? I'm leveraging my time now. I'm making more money for less time, if that makes sense. So let's get it cracking. Let's go. Okay, so we are now in Macy's, and I am looking for some fragrances right now. It's funny because this reminds me straight up of the cruise, Virgin Voyages. All right, I want to find the men's fragrance section. Let's see. That smell good.
Alrighty, let's locate it.
So I treated myself today. I worked hard, so I treated myself. I got some new fragrances. I got that. That smelled really good. They gave me a sample of some Jimmy Choo. It was cool. It wasn't my favorite, but it was cool. They gave it to me in a sample. I got some YSL. This is one of my favorites. It's like my main event right here. Yeah. And I got some Giorgio Armani. I wanted to try something new. And this smelled really good to me when a lady presented it to me. So I just wanted to see how this gonna work with my, you know, just with my body chemistry and everything like that. So yeah, man, it's this is what's up. I didn't spend too much on it, but I spent a little bit. Treated myself. I deserve it. Shout out to all the nurses that's grinding, that's working hard. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. You deserve it. You working as hard, especially if you working as hard as I am, working as many hours as I do, you definitely deserve it. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was dope. That was dope. That was dope. Next thing, I'm at Walmart. Got to grab some stuff for the house. And then I'm going to go home, work out a little bit. Then I'm going to take a nap till it's time to go back to work. I got to work the next 3 days. I picked up 3 to 11 on the 8th. And then the 9th, the next day, we are out. We fly out that night. So I still got to pick a hotel room, too. I forgot. I'll be doing stuff last minute sometime, y'all. I can't help it. But let's get it. The funny thing about today is that, yes, when we do see inflation, prices going up, and all that kind of stuff, and you'll see people on TikTok and stuff like that telling you that. But at the same time, if you're a person and you don't really have money like that, you can still make it. You just have to be selective with your choices. For example, you're not going to be eating gourmet if you're broke. And I think that's what a lot of people expect. A lot of people want things handed to them. You can get you a pack of ground turkey for $4. Get you about 2 or 3 of them. Get you a pack of, or get you a jar of tomato sauce. Get you some noodles. And you got you a meal that's gonna last you a couple days for about $20. They got toilet paper over there, 4 rolls for 94 cents. They got all kind of things that can work it out. Sloppy Joes, they cheap. But everybody want to do organic and farm bought and all that kind of stuff. Listen, if you ain't got it, if you ain't put in the work, if you don't have the money, that simply might not be in the cards. That's real talk. And if I was on some stuff to where I'm just trying to eat and survive, that's what I would be on. For real. I don't know what to tell people. If y'all know you struggling and you can't afford certain things and the money ain't coming in like that, all that going to Roof Chris, that's not popping. That ain't in the cards. We gotta adjust. We gotta make things happen in a different way. That's all I'm saying. I remember back in the day, Walmart used to have a fire shirt section. Like the graphic tees. Like 4 or 5 years ago, nobody was touching their graphic tees. And then all of a sudden, they just stopped. They had all the DC, all the Marvel, fire. I used to come every paycheck, I'm buying like 2 or 3 shirts. Nah, it's average at best. It's not even, really not even average. Look. They used to have all the shirts. Now it's like you just gotta go online and get a fire one. It's not even, I don't know. But yeah, Walmart, step your game up. We need that fire back. Get y'all deal back popping with DC, whatever y'all gotta do. We need that fire back. So I am back here at the gig. I'm doing my thing, taking a little break. I'm about to grab something to drink. Ladies and gentlemen, working in this field, I be noticing a lot. Working in this field, I interact with people every day, whether it be patients, coworkers, all that kind of stuff. So, I've learned a few things. One thing I've learned is that most people in this world, let me not say in this world, but I really think most people in this field, at least the ones that I've interacted with, they're not happy. lot of them are in a very, very bad place. And it's interesting to see, and you know, if you are in a position to where you've worked hard and you are getting the things that you manifested and that you wanted and the things that God has blessed you with out of life, then that's a great, phenomenal thing. And at times, sometimes you want to share your successes with people, and you want to, let people know that, this good thing happened to you and that good thing happened to you. But a lot of the times, that you can't, because it's hard for people to feel happy for other people when they're not doing well. And a lot of people are just simply not doing well. So one thing I've learned to do is share things with people that are in my circle that are doing well. Finding those people that are doing well and share those things with those people if it calls for it, and or keep it to myself. Because here's the thing, people know you're doing well. When you are doing well, you don't have to say it. You don't have to flaunt it or do anything like that. People can tell, people know, people are always watching. And sometimes I can come off as, maybe cocky, maybe arrogant. But one thing that's going to happen is it's going to draw people to be curious. People, because people are going to want to know what you're doing. People are going to ask, like, well, why are you doing what you're doing? What makes you do what you want to do? What drives you? They're going to want to know these things. And you have to be careful with who you talk to, because a lot of the times, some people are just being nosy. But then you do have certain people that really do want to know the secret of how to get their ish together. I've also learned that the world doesn't owe you understanding. Everybody, well, I would say most people, have the same opportunities in a day, most. And it's up to you what you make of those opportunities. It is not easy grinding hard, working hard, trying to be the best. And that's why we have so many people that just don't do it. We have so many people that just rather not even try because of the work and the being uncomfortable and the discipline and the BS that comes with wanting to be great. But I would say that you have to fall in love with the struggle. You got to. Because if you don't fall in love with the struggle, I would say that you're destined for mediocrity. And I am not the kind of person that wants to experience a mediocre life when I know that life has so much to offer. I don't want to do that. Sounds like a miserable existence, to be honest. But you'd be surprised with how many people cannot stand themselves, how many people hate coming to work every day, how many people hate going home every day, how many people, I've even heard people say with children how much they can't stand their kids. And it's a crazy thing, man, because you just look. And if you got like a black and white mind like me, you just be like, well, this is this for this reason. Why don't you just fix it? Or this is that for that reason. Why don't you just fix it? Or why would you do that? Now, it may be black and white to me, but it may not be black and white to everybody else. They say life is very, very much more complicated. And I do understand that sometimes we have things that come into play that are out of our control, but I don't know, man. My grandpa used to say, it's nothing that a little work, a little hard work can't solve, and I really do believe that. If you work hard in every aspect, you can really change the trajectory of your life. But I know so many people that don't even want to work any overtime when you have golden opportunities to get to the next level. When you can work a job where You make a lot of money, and then you can put that money into starting your own business. So many people are waiting for an opportunity. But this is the day of the internet. We don't need to wait for nothing anymore. Things have changed. You ain't too old to do nothing no more, relatively. You dig what I'm saying? When it comes to most things, things are so cheap. People making movies off their phone. You can do anything you want to do, pretty much. Now you just have to have the will and the effort. People want so many things handed to them, and I'm just like, bruh, come on. That's not how life works. That ain't even realistic. So, as long as you put in that work, I don't know. And I know sometimes it can sound like you being a dead horse, but nursing is an opportunity for change. You can definitely change your life. You can change the trajectory of your life all by just taking 11 months and doing your thing. So, I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel. Maybe I'm just bugging and I'm just talking and running my mouth. Who knows? But let me know. No, I really didn't mean to do like a nursing news within this vlog, but I had to. This is crazy. And this is why I'm really starting to wonder if nurses should have psych evaluations yearly, because this is crazy. It says the depressed ER nurse who allegedly gave patients Hep C is finally charged. What? Now, she was originally accused 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago. I wasn't a nurse then, so I didn't know much about how this was going on. But it says a Washington State emergency room nurse accused of infecting at least a dozen people with Hep C has finally been charged with the crime some 5.5 years later after the allegations first surfaced. Cora Weberg allegedly injected herself with narcotics meant for patients at Pullup's Good Samaritan Hospital in 2017 and in 2018, and then used the same syringe to administer the rest of the drug to those patients. When those two patients plus 10 others over the next 3 months developed genetically similar strains of Hep C, Weberg quickly came under suspicion. Weberg, 36, was the one hospital employee who had treated all of the infected patients, and a subsequent CDC report declared Weberg to have been the only common epidemiological link between them. Investigators found that Weberg had obtained drugs from the hospital's automated dispensing system, and more frequently than other employees, and admitted to diverting patient injectable narcotic drugs for personal use. According to the CDC report, it also said Weberg herself tested positive for Hep C, contradicting her lawyer's claim that she had tested negative. Bruh. This is crazy. This is wild. This is a wild situation to me. Yeah. Yearly psych evaluations, I really think need to come into play. I think routine drug tests for narcotics need to come into play, because there's too many people that are putting innocent people's lives at risk. A lot of people may not agree with the whole routine drug testing because it'll probably be even more of a shortage, but I'm sorry. I do not want a nurse who is potentially high working on me, ladies and gentlemen. And if you think I'm doing too much or you think that's too much, let me know in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Let me see what they say about, let's see. It said Weberg, an RN, was arrested at the Canadian border on May 14, 2018, released the next day. Police at the time asked local prosecutors to try her for second-degree assault, but she was never formally charged. That all changed on September 1st when federal prosecutors filed a bill of information charging Weberg with one count of tampering with consumer products. I'm trying to see what the ruling is. 12 people. 12 people. That's crazy. Let me see. When did they say she was after we was taken into custody? Okay. After Weber was taken into custody, her mother told the news that she's not an IV drug user. She doesn't have SEX or money. She's in a monogamous relationship. She's smart. She's sympathetic. She's got a heart of gold. She wasn't hurt a bug. I raised her. She looks a lot like me. You tell the truth. Following her arrest, she lost or surrendered her nursing license in 4 states, according to public records. Hirschman did not respond. So, yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. Routine test, yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. I'll let y'all. Peace. You know what's crazy too? And I know this is completely random, but stop feeling guilty for being successful. I know it's a lot of nurses out there that feel that way. I felt that way before, because some people say it's imposter syndrome. No, I never had imposter syndrome. I feel like I deserve to be here. My problem was, I wish that everybody that I rocked with, that I cared about, could experience some of the same thing and some of the same successes that I experienced and that I still experience right now. And I used to feel bad about being successful. And then sometimes people will make you feel bad about being successful. Oh, must be nice, and you do this and you do that and blah, 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 blah. But they fail to see, well, it's not even that they fail to see, but they understand and they do see the work that you put in, the hours that you put in, and all that other good stuff. Trust me, they see it. You don't think they do. They do. Have a good night. But yeah, they 100% see it. But you don't have to feel bad about it. If anything, this should inspire you to go harder, because you never know who you may be motivating. And it's a lot of people that feel so bad about being successful, saving money, getting money, and all that kind of stuff, because they can't take everybody with them. And I feel like that hinders a lot of people from success, because they feel like, because I can't take everybody with me, do I deserve to have this and everything like that? Or do I deserve to be here because everybody can't go? Maybe that is imposter syndrome. Who knows? But nah, we got to cut that mindset out, because success shaming, that's a real thing. And I'm not saying people have recently done that to me, but what I am saying is that I have people who have emailed me and said, CJ, I'm going through this thing. My parents, they're not doing too good. Sometimes they get mad at me because of this and this and that. And brothers and my sisters, they ain't doing too good. Well, listen, that's not your obligation. I'm going to just keep it real. You have to live your life for you. And that's just what it is. You went out, you put in the work, you got the education, you the one that work day in and day out. They have the same opportunities 9 times out of 10 that you do. We cannot success shame people, but they're going to do it. And when they do it, so what? Continue to be successful. Don't be scared of your success. Don't be scared. Because people want to talk about you whether you successful or whether you broke. And I'd rather you talk about me because I'm successful and I'm popping, I'm getting ish popping, than you saying, oh, there go another broke dude right there. So anyway, my name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this vlog. And I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace.